Congressional committee is taking up what it calls an issue of economic freedom, one that pits unions against a number of governors and even some fellow workers as well. Chief National Correspondent Jim Engel is live in Washington with more. Jim?
Hello, Jenna. Well, the issue is pretty simple, actually, whether workers in private industry or government should have union dues automatically subtracted from their salaries, whether they like it or not, and voluntary or not, how much power they have to keep their money from being spent on political campaigns they don't agree with. Listen.
Do workers in unionized organizations have a right to know more than they currently know about when it's being taken, what it's being used for, and whether, in fact, it has to be taken from them?
Now, the states are allowed to regulate this. In 27 of them, unions can automatically subtract money from workers' paychecks, whether they join the union or not. 23 states have what are called right-to-work laws that prevent that. But the Supreme Court has ruled that any workers who have money taken from their checks for the unions also have the right to object to it being spent on anything other than collective bargaining, meaning political campaigns or lobbying. Democrats agree on that point.
Unions may not force their members to pay for political activities they disagree with. Unions are already subject to extensive administrative procedures and reporting requirements to ensure they comply with these laws.
But one UAW member says it happens anyway, in part because workers can't find out how much of their money is spent on political activities.
My union was using my union dues to push a political agenda that I oppose. Up to 40% or more of union workers actually vote for Republican. That means almost 6 million union workers in the United States alone feel harassed and persecuted because of the political activities of their union officials.
Now, Representative Issa says while it may be hard for workers to know how their money is spent, one study showed that in 2010 alone, unions spent $1.1 billion on political and lobbying activities. The three largest spenders were unions representing government and service workers. Jenna?
Jim Engel for us in Washington. Jim, thank you.
You bet.